Hey guys, welcome to the next pick something reading. So here are the crystals. This is Angel Aura Quartz, the first one. Second one is Blue Agate Heart. Third one is Green Aventurine Heart. 1, 2, 3. Timestamps below the description. So let's start.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Pick a Something reading. And today we are not starting with Pick a Card, we are starting with Pick a Crystals. As you would see later in the intro, the first minute of the video. So the first crystal is the Angel Aura Quartz. The second one is a blue lace agate heart. This is also a heart. And the third one is a green aventurine heart. So what I'm seeing is that all of these are hearts, and it's definitely something to do with heart activations and heart frequency. Definitely opposite the frequency of fear, and I'm feeling a lot of you are being I hope there's something okay. A lot of you are being trained right now to really open your heart. Some symptoms could be feeling some chest pains. You can do this tapping on your chest to relieve some of the pressure there. Chest pains, chest aching. Maybe you recently had a heartache or heartbreak or something, and the guidance that I'm about to share, which is coming through me right now, I already have the keywords, the key message for each of these crystals. So let's start with the first crystal, the Heart Angel Aura Quartz Heart. Let's go. Okay, we are back with the first crystal, Angel Aura Quartz Heart. So there's so many ways to decipher a message, right? And each crystal has its own basic meanings and properties. But what I'm getting here is that you are being nudged by your angels, your guardian angels, your guides, even more. You need to trust them. Trust that they are always near you, next to you. Whenever you need, you just need to reach out to them, talk to them, ask them for guidance. Um, don't ignore them anymore. They've been trying to give you really, really loud, not loud, but like really, really potent messages and guidance that they want you to hear, because you've been repeating a lot of self-sabotaging patterns for a longest time, and it's really, really hurting you. And your guides, your angels, your guides, they are trying to communicate with you. So what should they do? Okay, so you're asked to go into solo mode, sit in a meditative state, really get silent and get connected with your guides. Guides including, there are so many types of guides like spirit animals and whatnot, but in here I'm being highlighted that angel, the first word angel, or angels, your guardian angels. I'm hearing angel, archangel. I don't know why Metatron is coming to mind. You can, if you're new to this, you can look up on what Archangel Metatron is about, and tune into that intuitive side of yourself and try to see what kind of message it's coming for you. I'm also hearing Archangel Raphael, Michael in here. If you relate to them, and if you're new, you don't understand what each archangel, does and whatnot, go and look up for it. And before you even Google, because the mind likes to take charge, right? Before you Google, you just, okay, I set the intention to connect to this angel, and dear guides, higher self, please guide me to the right article or message in Google that will give me the core message that I need to hear right now. And once you do that, you can get into meditative state and like just get curious. Like, okay, if there's anything that you are curious about, that core message that you see on Google or wherever, this is just a suggestion, by the way. You don't need to follow what I'm suggesting. It's just coming through me right now. And tune into what comes. I'm open to receive guidance from this angel or this guide. And sometimes you may not know who are your guides at this point, which is okay. Be open to it and see what comes through. And don't expect it to come so fast. Just be open to it, and it might come at any time where you are in your heart frequency, when you are not in your head, when you are in your body, in your heart, in your love frequency, and not over complicating, overthinking things. That why is my guidance not coming? Why is it not coming? I thought you have a message. Blah. I'm going back to my comfort zone, and I'm gonna ignore my guides now. The more you do that, the more you block your connection to your guides, to your guidance, to your intuition. So, and the thing is about intuition is that your guidance comes through your intuition. Many of you are familiar or not familiar yet with all the 5 or 6 types of clairs, like clairsentient, claircognizant, clair, what's that called? Clair, all the clairs basically. You can look up on it, and your guidance speak through your intuition. Some of you could be maybe similar to me, where I get my guidance through a download. Like suddenly, a message just dropped into my into my field, and I'm like, oh, I got my guidance. I got a download. That's how I decided to do this pick a crystal reading, because it's coming to me. So some of you could be aligned with the intuition of clairsentient, which is based on feeling, gut feeling. Some of you may be clairvoyant, you see things. If you're saying this, probably you might see some flashes of rainbow. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, so you're being encouraged to really, really, really get into that solo state, meditative state. I feel like some of you will have resistance towards meditation. Like my mind is so noisy. How can I calm down and whatnot? The thing is, don't give any sort of attention to your monkey mind. Just treat it as like watching a television, where you're watching things moving on the screen, people talking, arguing, but you're just watching. You're just observing. Do that, and try to see if you have that etheric hand of yours. Just pluck out the noise and just flick it away or something. Put it one side. I don't need my monkey mind at this time. I want to connect to my guides and be still.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
My phone's Siri just said something.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Let me turn it off. What that's telling me is that you need to be clear with your intention. What is this telling me? This is telling me that your monkey mind will get in the way, and your resistance will get in the way of your guidance, which also means getting in the way of where you really want to be at. And you're here right now because there is something in you that really seeks for something other than where you are right now, and you needed some guidance, and I'm channeling that for you. And what that's telling me is that you need to get out of your head. You need to get out of doubt, uncertainty, and go back into your heart frequency, your heart. What does your heart want to tell you? The next crystal is already calling for me to channel. But some of you might relate to the next crystal as well, which is blue lace agate. I'll come to that soon. So I lost my train of thoughts, but it will come back. So what I'm going to do next is pull some cards for this particular core message, which is your guidance. Your angels are trying to communicate with you. My hand is going to this deck again. Lately, I've been using this deck a lot. It's called the Starlight Frequencies Oracle by Dark Moon Crystals. You can look up on that. What's the card? Maybe one or two cards. I don't know. Whatever comes. What does the person... Ooh. What did I say? Rainbow. Something over the rainbow. If you notice a rainbow, try and see what kind of intuitive message comes through. I'm sorry, my camera is not really focused on that. Almost. Woo! Okay, I hope you can briefly see that. You can pause if you want. So, Cosmic Light Council, you are being cleared, balanced, and established through 12 vibrational dimensions of light. Let me gather my thoughts. So, your soul is healing in all dimensions right now. That explains all the healing that you needed to do consciously or unconsciously for the past couple of weeks, and it has been really potent for the past few days. I'm seeing that there's a fast moving energy, like the speed of light kind of movement, and you might feel like you can't really catch up, you can't catch your breath. It's like, when will I be able to take a break and get all this healing done? But the thing is that healing is never done. This is always a wonderful journey that we're always going to be on. And I'm seeing a portal somehow in this card. It's like a rainbow portal. You're going to enter a new phase in your life, and it's towards a more balanced and stable kind of energy. The next chapter of your life doesn't mean that you'll never feel this tumultuous anymore. Spiritual awakening, ego, death, whatever. It's just another chapter of your life. So trust that what you're going through right now, you are being guided along the way, and to help things for you to, I can't speak, to help you ease into things better at this time. Connect to your guidance, connect to your angels. And you're so being cleared right now of all the junks that you've been keeping in your light body. And you're really doing so well. Okay, don't doubt yourself. I am seeing the next card here, which is expansive growth. I'm seeing the infinity loop and a snake. Maybe some of you might relate to the spirit animal snake. You can look up on the meaning. Sunflower could be one also. Sunflower could mean something to you. You are experiencing an infinite loop of expansion. So right now, in all the dimensions that your soul is traveling from, 3D to 5D to 6D, 7D, to all the dimensions right now, it's overwhelming, but you are being expanded. Your soul is being expanded right now, and trust that you are ascending. You are ascending. That's what I'm getting. So there's a vacuum sound. I hope you won't hear it. Okay, that is all for the first crystal. Let's go into the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to the second crystal. This is Blue Lace Agate. It's a stunning piece that I have, and it has druzy on it. It's so beautiful. So if you're here, it means that your truth wants to come out. You're being asked to, I was saying two truths now. You're being asked to trust your truth. your desire to speak up, your desire to go after what you really want, even though other people are telling you it's wrong, other people are telling you you're too much, you're too greedy. Some of you may be facing some internal conflict as well because you're getting so many opinions from different people, from different sources, and you don't know what is your truth anymore. You're being asked to really ground yourself, to get into solo mode, to meditative state, solo time, because that's when you remove all distractions, even from your own mind. And then you can tune into what is your truth trying to tell you. Stop relying on other people's advice, opinions to direct your life. Stop it. It does not do you good. Blue, okay, the color blue is also like a protection color for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you're being asked to up your boundaries. Your boundaries. If people are, I don't know why I want to say the word puke. If people are trying to puke their advice, their beliefs, their truths onto you, you're being asked to strengthen your boundaries, put your boundaries in place. Hey, this is my boundary. This is my boundary. Please respect it. If you don't know how to strengthen your boundary, I'm sure there's a lot of resources you can look up to for sure. But if this is about speaking your truth, and my cat is distracting me. Hang on. That gives me something. My cat is so good at speaking his truth even right now. Yeah, you might hear his meows for a while. Hope you can still hear me. So, okay, I'm trying to trace back my download. You're being asked to speak your truth. Boundaries, yes, boundaries. So there is a limit to how much we can put up with anyone, especially if they are stepping on our boundaries in our zone. So a lot of you who are listening to this right now, you've probably had a past where your voice is not respected. Whatever you ask for is always pushed down, or even when you try to speak up, it gets pushed away, even without you even trying to share it. You had no space at all to even share your truth, your feelings, whatever. And as a result of that, you've probably struggled to even share an intimacy, share your truth, basically your truth, yourself. Even sharing your truth does not always mean true speaking. Oh, there's a confirmation. It can also mean expressing yourself through maybe the way you dress, maybe the way you move your body, or maybe the way you your body language. How do you express your truth? In this case, if it's boundaries, usually it's verbal, right? But boundary can also mean energetic boundary. If someone is trying to, let's say, hit on you and you obviously don't like them, it feels icky and whatnot, one of the energetic boundary could also be non-verbal. It can just be like a body language that goes, I don't know, maybe crossed hands, or as you go into meditative state, you just set a protective shield around you, protective white light shield, blue shield, that shields off any low vibrational frequencies, anything that does not serve you or align with your energy. Energetic boundary is also important. It's not just the physical ones. And it's also to protect yourself, not just your truth. So your truth brings out your authenticity. Remember that. Without your truth, you won't know who you are. You won't know how you sound like. You won't know what you want. You won't know how you want to show up in the world. You won't know what is it like to be you. So what is your truth? To start, you can ask yourself, what are the things that I believe about myself at this time? And once you got that, you can write them down to see an overview of it and ask yourself, okay, is this really true? Again, don't get too much in your head, get into your body. Take deep breaths and ground yourself if you need to. Ask yourself the questions when you read your beliefs on the paper or whatever. Okay, is this true? If it is, when in my life I started to believe this to be true? Where did it come from? Most of the time it's in our childhood. Most of the time it comes from really heartbreaking, traumatic experiences where we felt unsafe, where we felt unheard and unappreciated, where we felt neglected, insignificant. So there's tons of shadow work prompts you can find online as well that can guide you properly. But it's just one of the suggestions that you can try. Trace back where did it came from, and know that you have the choice to change your belief, your story. If your belief is that, just giving a real wild example, is that I will never lose weight, I'll always be obese. And I used to have that kind of belief. I used to be really overweight and almost got into obesity basically. But I used to believe that I will never lose weight. I was so on that. I believed that so much because I grew up people telling me I'm fat or I'm unattractive, all those hurtful things, even from people or the guys that I liked, even from my close ones, family, friends. Even though some of them didn't mean it, but it was so hurtful that it got embedded into my DNA, and I believed that for a long time. So question those beliefs. Is it true? Challenge it, because you can change any story. You can change a story that is bad to something more empowering and that is aligned to where you want to be. If you want to be healthy as fuck and sexy as fuck, tell yourself, I'm sexy as hell. I'm whole as I am. I'm perfect. And boundary comes in when people want to inject their beliefs onto you, like, oh, you've gained weight. You can reject that in your mind, like, no, that's not true. That's not my truth. My truth is this. And that is their truth. Look at them. Maybe they are the type who are not confident in themselves. That's why they project their beliefs onto me. I choose to not believe that. Okay? Your truth, boundaries. Connect to your heart as well. So yeah, so I before I even started channeling the message for this card just came out. The camera is there. So it says, singing stones. Raise your vibration in order to create the reality you seek. The universe will match and return it to you in tenfold. The more you speak your truth, the more you claim your truth, the more you embody your truth, the universe will match and return to you and multiply all the blessings that wants to come to your blessings, your manifestations wants to come to you so badly. But you're not in your truth right now. You're not in your highest alignment right now with your higher self. What will your best version of yourself do? What will your higher self do? The things that you really desire in your life, currently they can't come to you because you're not a vibrational match to it. You're in a lower vibration, you're in fear, you're in lack, scarcity, you're under all the clouds and judgments that people are I don't know what's the word, like they're projecting shit on you and you can't see your truth. So you're being asked to, I don't know why it says singing stones. Maybe some of you are into singing, or maybe some of you probably love karaoke and you should go there to cleanse your throat or something. I do that once in a while. It feels so good. And I love to sing. It's my favorite thing of all. And I'm seeing crystals. My cat wants to be heard right now. Daddy? I'm distracting him for a while. So my cat was distracting me and I lost my train of thoughts. Do something to cleanse your throat. Not necessarily singing or drinking water. Speak more of your truth, even if you're speaking to yourself. It doesn't have to be in front of other people if that's not comfortable for you. And if you are into crystals, maybe you can work with crystals as well. I'm not expert on it, but a crystal basically holds your intention. Let's say you are working with blue lace agate, which is one of the best crystals for speaking your truth. Set the intention that, I set the intention to speak and honor my truth always, and this crystal will amplify that intention. You see, your truth wants to come right in front of your face. You gotta let it in. That is all for the second crystal. Let's go to the third one. Hi guys, so we are back with the third crystal, which is the green Aventurine heart. And I hope my cat does not, excuse me, boy. Oh! Okay, I'm not gonna remove this clip out because it's so candid. Okay. Heart activations. Okay, what happens during heart activation? So based on my own experience, heart activations come from opening my heart, speaking my truth, being vulnerable in safe spaces, going through heartbreak as well is also one. When people are showering unconditional love to you, and if you're someone who came from a background where no one really loved you unconditionally, no one really protected you, made you feel loved and supported. If currently you have, I saw 111. If currently you have people in your life who are loving you unconditionally, and it may feel uncomfortable at first, but trust that they are the guardian angels in human form being sent to you to help you open your heart. They can be your earth guides. They can be your teachers that came into your life to teach you. I'm feeling a bit heaviness in my heart right now. If you're feeling something in your chest and your heart, trust that it's being activated or is being healed. Jelly? And you are I'm hearing Ho'oponopono, forgiveness, healing meditation. There's a lot on YouTube. And I used to do one from Sandra Rolles. Her Ho'oponopono was so potent, so good. You can look up on that on YouTube. Wait first, I'm busy. So when I saw this crystal, I was picking them intuitively for the reading. The first thing that came to my mind was that follow your heart's whispers. Sorry, it got cut off. Okay. Follow your heart's whispers. What is your heart trying to tell you through this activation, through this heartbreaking experience, through this really scary, vulnerable moment in this relationship that I have with my teacher or guide, or maybe a new partner that you recently just got intimate with, who are your soulmate and whatnot. What is this teaching you? Most of the time I'm hearing inner child wounds where your heart was closed for a long time and it's being cracked open right now, and it's really painful. It can be really painful and heavy, and you might feel really 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 tired and heavy in your chest. You might blank out and space out for a while during the day when you're working or doing your chores. What's the meaning behind all of these experiences that you're going through with your heart right now? Trying to get more messages, if there's any. Okay. If you are having trouble to ground yourself and getting the key message from your heart, go into nature. Go into nature, into Mother Gaia's territory, Mother Nature, into the nature basically, or even as close as just feeling the wind on your skin if you open the windows. Connect to Mother Nature. Connect to Mother Nature, preferably something greens. Maybe you can eat some green colored foods like vegetables or green. Nothing highly processed or unhealthy here, okay? High sugary foods, no. Go for leafy greens. It will help to heal your heart better, because your heart right now needs that physical nutrient for it to replenish and recover and to clear out the remaining things that no longer serves you. I saw 222. So it can be a green juice, can be vegetable broth, no processed ones. Get into nature and let Mama Earth just wrap her love and her heart frequencies just wrap around your heart. Let it, Charlie, let it, Charlie, let it come to you. You might feel resistance. Charlie, you might feel resistance. A lot of distractions today, and that's telling me that you might get a lot of resistance, distractions along your way, especially for this. If you're in nature, you might get distracted by maybe people walking in the park, or maybe you're getting bitten by mosquitoes or something. I'm seeing 333 if that's significant for you. You might get distracted, but it's okay. It's all part of the process. The distraction is a redirection. Treat that as a redirection to go back to your body, to your present moment. Being present with yourself is also a huge part of healing journey, because when you are connected to your body, you'll know what it needs. It's like attending to someone you love who is hurt. You're not ignoring them, right? You're attending to them. You're giving them love. You're giving them your reciprocity. You're giving them your unconditional love. And then the thing about unconditional love is that I'm feeling some of you have this urge to fix yourself and do it the quick way. No. There's no such thing as quick fix. You're not here to fix yourself. You're just here to be with yourself. As you be with yourself, you accept yourself, the healing will just it will run on its own. Because when you are in resistance, when you are in control, when you are in fear, in doubts, when you're trying to fix everything, you block your healing. You block that channel of healing, of light wanting to come through your physical, your vessel. to help you remove all the junks in your body, in your chakras, for you to heal. So open your heart firstly to yourself first. I'm hearing unconditional love so much with this crystal. So loving. This crystal is so loving. It's a green aventurine. So loving. Unconditional love is meeting yourself at where you are without trying to fix things, at least not right away. You're here to understand yourself. First and foremost, accept yourself. Empathize with yourself. Be with yourself. Okay, let's get a card for this. Okay, I got 2 cards for this. First card is Great Awakening, and the number here is 11. Second card is Incarnations. It's being highlighted to me again about speaking your truth to the collective, to your soul family, to people who really loves you and sees you and recognizes you, love you unconditionally. Speak your truth to the collective and you shall be seen. Do that with yourself first. Second card, Incarnations. Many lives lived, many lessons learned. We are ending these karmic cycles and closing contracts. This is really being highlighted a lot. But what I'm getting here in tandem with this crystal is that once you connect with your heart frequencies, use your truth to express what your heart desires, and you shall be seen. Your truth comes from being open to yourself, right? Being open to your authenticity. And it may feel like a lot of things are going haywire in your life lately, but know that you're ending your karmic cycles. And all the lessons that you have learned, it's closing, it's ending soon. Trust the process. Trust yourself, more importantly. Okay? I'm getting some owl as spirit animals. Some of you resonate. Your spirit animals are guiding you, watching over you, protecting you. Connect with them. I'm seeing a dolphin or whale. Okay, I'm dolphin and a whale. Also being highlighted here. You're so protected, guys. Even Mama Earth is here. Mother Earth is here. Connect to her more. Like I said just now, ground yourself in nature. That is pretty much all I'm getting from this. Connect to your light. So I hope that helps you. That is all for today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Take what resonates and leave out what does not. Don't forget to support me, subscribe to my channel, and where to find me, you can find the links in the description. I'm always on Instagram, and there are a couple of links in my link tree as well, and my podcast, my Substack where I occasionally write stuff. Go check it out, and don't forget to subscribe. I've said it already. And so I'll see you on the next one. Love you.